another video. Today I'm here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for another theme park vlog. Earlier on in the day we got on Icon for the first time using the VIP pass, although obviously it's not open for the rest of the day, so we only got the one ride on it then. There it is behind me. I have filmed like a quick initial review for it that I'll upload separately to this, but just so you can know what I think about it. Yeah, it's good. It's bloody good. The launches, obviously with it being Mac multi-launch, they were never going to be strong, but they're still good fun. How they gradually pick up their speed. It's so smooth. Since riding it, I've now at this point done it in Fusion, the Dipper and the big one, and they just emphasise how smooth Icon is. Our big one seems to have got rougher with time. That was the roughest ride I've ever had on it. It's still good fun though. But yeah, Icon, I don't know, it needs more rides for me to tell you where I would place it. I wouldn't like to be too hasty, but from an initial reaction, I definitely think it'll be sort of like that versus Wicker Man, as we were expecting for the best coaster in the UK. Just all of it is so good. I would say probably it peters out a bit towards the end, but that's what happens with most coasters. It could have probably tried to have kept its speed a bit more by having a bit more oomph on the second launch, but I just think it's so good fun. As I said, it's just a fun roller coaster. It's that inversion is my favourite part of the ride as well. It's just nice and slow, and then you get a few more airtime hills and a few more one more airtime hill and then a few more twists, and then you're into that second launch, which is fun as well. As an overall coaster, yeah, it's up there. It's got to be a 9, 8 or 9, 10 maybe at the top. It's definitely competing with Wicker Man for best in the UK. And as I said, since then I've been on Infusion. That's Infusion. It's god awful. It hurts. My shoulders felt bruised after it. Dipper, that's just good fun that, and Big One, good fun again. Both quite rough. Big One actually especially shocked me with its roughness. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about things at the start of this vlog. I'll bring you footage throughout the day. Hopefully we're going to get on some of the good old Blackpool classics throughout the day, some of the old Woodies, and of course Valhalla as well. It is such a nice coaster to look at, Icon. There you go, there's some more stuff on the side of that building that just kind of fit the theme. There's this tunnel down here. They've turned most of the mist off, to be fair. That was entirely misty before. Yeah, it's just so nice to look at, isn't it? It's so beautiful from off-ride, and on-ride it is just the same. As I mentioned, actually, I did a video yesterday, I think it was, about a preview for it, actually. And in that video I mentioned about the interactions and whether they would actually bear such a big impact. And now I don't think they do from on Icon, but from on the other rides. I actually had one-on-one close-up with it on the Big Dipper, and that was really cool. It kind of goes above you as you're coming in through the last few drops on Dipper, and you're going alongside it, and that was awesome. That was like, well, that just justified the ride on Dipper. That was really cool. If you're lucky enough to get interactions from the other rides as well, I imagine whilst you're going up the Big One lift hill, if you've got Icon doing its airtime hill underneath you, that's quite fun as well. Oh, and there he is, Big Shane sandwich. Yeah, Icon is just so beautiful to look at, and the interactions just make it even cooler. We have just entered Valhalla once again. What a ride that is. It's so good, isn't it? I am absolutely drenched at the minute. I was wearing a jumper at the time, I've taken that off. There's the jumper, absolutely drenched as a result of Valhalla. You get so wet on it, it's so good fun. The theming in there is incredible. It's aging so well, it doesn't feel like it's, what, 18 years old now. It's such a good ride, the soundtrack really makes it in there as well. Yeah, it's just an all-round incredible experience, and it's good fun to get absolutely soaked. The biggest damage is to my thighs. I'm finding it quite hard to walk because it's awkward to bend my legs now like that because you get soaked. Maybe we'll go and find something to help dry us off, but it's a nice sunny day here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, so I guess that helps, and that's probably one of the better times to ride Valhalla. You definitely don't want to be coming out of there and not having the sun to warm you up. Unfortunately today the ring of fire wasn't operating, but it rarely does anyway. You don't notice it, it's still fun. The drops are all great fun. My favourite drop is actually the second drop. Yeah, it's just a good all round really fun experience. All the other effects that I'm aware of anyway were all operating in there, so the ring of fire isn't really that big a loss. We've just been having a bit of a rant around some of the smaller rides, so the rides in Nickelodeon Land. We've done Nick Streak, that's obviously quite a good buddy actually. Yeah, it's always a pleasant surprise, that one, I suppose. And I've also just had my first ever ride on Dora's World Voyage, and I learned how to say ni hao. That was pretty much what I took out of it. All I'm saying about Dora's World Voyage is there's a severe lack of Boots. Boots needs to complain, he needs to start a campaign to get himself in there. He's in it once in the entire ride. I'm very disappointed at the lack of Boots. He needs to get in there more. Yeah, but it's a nice little children's ride I suppose, and it teaches him something, so that's cool. I think now we're going to head over to try and get on Revolution though. Well then, we have just had our ride on Revolution. Good old Revolution. Best coaster in the park. I'd have said before Icon today, but obviously I think it goes without saying Icon has taken that spot from it. But yeah, it's still good fun. The forces on the second tower you do, the reverse one, are really good, really strong. And yeah, it's just a good all-round experience. And then after that we came back round and we did the National, and on the back row it is so rough. Oh yeah, the layout of it is good. It's very rough though, you can tell it's old, but obviously they should never get rid of it because it's a classic Woody. And then that's pretty much it. That's all we've really had time for because I've got to shoot off somewhere now. But as I was saying earlier, I need a few more rides on Icon, so we're going to be coming back up here in about a week or so to go and try and get some more rides on that, and by that point I'll be able to give you a review and where I would probably rank it overall in the UK in my list, so I'll tell you all that next time I come. The whole day's been good. Obviously the highlight of the day for me was Icon, the incredible new coaster. Obviously I've already talked about that in the vlog, and there's also another video coming with my full proper reaction to it rather than just the brief one, and that was just a relatively quick 2-minute one I filmed in the car just after I'd gone on it, so that was literally straight after. Yeah, highlight of the day, easy, definitely easily the best ride in the park. It's just whether it's the best ride in the UK for me, or where is it in my list as well? I suppose that's another question. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Like if you like the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and until next time, from Blackpool Pleasure Beach, goodbye.